If you are at all interested in the upcoming Cyberpunk 2077 game, some more news has come down the pipeline regarding it. Hello, this is Mara Jade, and I'm here with another video, and I'm going to be covering two articles quickly in this video. To begin with, this one I found on MSN.com entitled, "You can become so good with a weapon in Cyberpunk 2077 that it'll be like you're using an aimbot," according to CD Projekt Red. So without further ado, I'm going to go into this article, give my 2 cents on it, and then go into the next one, which also has some interesting news for the game in the near future. So without further ado, let's go into this article, shall we? Okay, your Cyberpunk 2077 character can level up weapon proficiency to the point where it feels like you're using an aimbot, CD Projekt Red has said in a new interview with Edge magazine. Speaking in E348, lead gameplay designer Michael Dobrowolski reveals CD Projekt Red's intention to capture the feel of a tactical shooter when it comes to Cyberpunk 2077's moment-to-moment gunplay. Okay? This extends to the game's weapons proficiency systems, which means that the more you use a weapon, the better your character will be at using it in combat. This proficiency, according to Dobrowolski, can reach the point where eventually it'll be like you're using an aimbot. Aimbots, for clarity, are in-game aids that automatically set a player's targets onto a character and are often exploited in online games such as Call of Duty Warzone. However, in the case of an RPG like Cyberpunk 2077, Dobrowolski's allusion to aimbots makes more sense as a way of rewarding the player for their loyalty to a particular firearm. The game also, of course, includes other ways of taking out enemies beyond shooting, including melee weapons, and you'll have the choice on how you'll approach the game. To read the full interview, be sure to pick up the latest issue of Edge magazine out now, or subscribe to have every new copy delivered straight to your door each month. So there is the article on this on MSN.com. So basically, like using aimbots in the game, except that it's a way of rewarding a player for how often they use a particular weapon. So the more proficient you come with a weapon, it'll be like using aimbots. Essentially what the article boils down to. So that's one set of news regarding Cyberpunk 2077, and the next one that I also found on MSN.com is entitled, "The second episode of Night City Wire for Cyberpunk 2077 is August 10th. So if you had all watched the first one, you have an idea of what to expect for this one. So let's go into this article to give it an idea of what to anticipate for this second episode of Night City Wire featuring Cyberpunk 2077. So here it is. It's all about life, guns, and rock and roll. Alright? It's been a hot minute since we last received new info regarding Cyberpunk 2077, but that's all about to change. CD Projekt Red just announced on Twitter that their ambitious sci-fi open-world RPG is going to be featured in the second episode of Night City Wire, which will be streamed on their Twitch channel on Monday, August 10th, 2020. And there are the times. If you're interested in this game, you definitely won't want to miss this. So here's the tweets, giving the times and what to kind of expect. So here it is. Night City Wire Episode 2 will discuss new gameplay elements of Cyberpunk 2077, including the various life paths that the players can choose when creating their characters, some of the many weapons we can expect to see and be able to use in the game, and how real-life band Refused accomplished their transformation into in-game band Samurai. Kind of ironic, given that Ghost of Tsushima just dropped. I'm particularly interested in the life paths, which are different origin stories you can choose from when you create an epic character, and will affect dialogue options, character interactions, and even missions. To kind of piggyback off of missions, like I covered in a previous video, there are so many side missions in this game, so impressively I might add, that you can actually segue from the main story arc, complete nothing but side missions, and still finish the game. You don't have to go back to the main story arc if you choose not to. That's how massive this open world game is. And ambitious, I might add. We've known about this for a while, but details thus far have been shaky. Hopefully CD Projekt Red will drop all the details on August 10th, while we wait until November for the game's hopeful release. Are you going to tune in to Night City Wire Episode 2? Let us know in the comments below. I am going to tune in. It's at noon Eastern, which is my time, so I will definitely be tuning in for that. So, like I said, those are the two articles I wanted to cover, some Cyberpunk 2077 news, so if you're all interested in this game, there it is. The reward system for being proficient with a weapon in the game, as well as what to expect on the second episode of Night City Wire featuring Cyberpunk 2077. So let me know down in the comments below. Are you anticipating this game? Are you not? Let me know how much you are, if you are. I actually pre-ordered it that's how much I'm anticipating this game. That's one of my most anticipated games, actually, of 2020. So if you like this video, leave a thumbs up, share on social media if you will. I plan on being live tonight on my YouTube channel for a stream covering the DC news that broke today about DC fandom. So tune in for that if you're all interested in that event coming up on August 22nd. So again, this is Mara Jade. Catch you on the dark side with my live streams and or next video. So take care.